going to serve the rest of your life in prison, there may be some more safety in the city, the county, the state, the country, because hopefully the drugs that you were selling will no longer make it to people that have impacted negatively their lives, probably caused the deaths of many people as well due to overdose or crimes related to the use of those drugs. And also because you took this officer's life, you'd be off the street, so people might tend to think that we're safer in some fashion. Unfortunately, I don't feel that same way, because I think that your actions on that day actually put us more at risk. Because while there's several people, I'm sure, that are thinking and have thought about being a police officer, I think a lot of them will rethink it, because police officers have too often recently become targets. Why should they put their lives on the line for so little pay? And I fear that when people know what happened in this circumstance, that people are going to decide, I don't want to take that risk. It's always been true, a police officer may never come home when they leave for work, but it's never been truer than it has been in the last few years, and I just see that people are going to make the decision not to do it. And my understanding is that sheriff's offices, police departments throughout the country are having less people apply, and it's because of actions like this. The one thing that I hope, and I don't know, certainly I have no control over it, I hope that police agencies talk with their officers and review the procedures that they follow for pat-down searches. Because Officer Rocha did what he was taught, and it wasn't successful. Because they're taught to pat from the waist down, because that's where most people have weapons. And yours was in the shoulder holster, and he wasn't aware of that, so he didn't pat down for it. I hope that police agencies use this to train officers to do better pat-downs, so that no other officer finds themselves in this position in the future. You too, Mr. Otter, were let down in a certain way, because it was clear that you suffered from antisocial personality disorder for a number of years, and unfortunately, it led to this. Unfortunately, there was nothing that was done or could be done to get you to comply with the laws, and it led to this tremendous loss for the entire community. On count one, there is only one sentence that I can impose on the law, and that is life in prison without the possibility of parole. There was a firearm enhancement that was found. There'll be a 60-month enhancement for that as well after the life in prison sentence, plus 36 months of community custody that you not commit any crimes. Count three. The standard range is the 60 to 120 months. My reading of the statute is consistent with what the state indicated. RCW 69.50.408 just references prior convictions. I do not believe legally you have to have a score of 9 or higher for this statute to kick in. The unambiguous language seems to indicate only if you have a similar conviction for possession with intent to manufacture or deliver. You have 2 prior convictions for that. The high end of the range is 120 months. I will, under the statute 69.50.408, double that to 240 months. It'll run concurrent with count one. Also, there was a firearm enhancement that was found in relation to that. That'll be 36 months, and that firearm enhancement runs consecutive to the 60-month enhancement on count one.
Your Honor, could I interrupt you for